Hi, this is Piero, Technical Director at SecPoint, and I'm here with the new protector firmware 26. With this firmware, we tried to simplify some functions, making changes to the user interface and, above all, creating a new help system. Let's start with the web filter. Here, we can immediately see the changes. In fact, an image shows the web filter in a typical network environment. When it's active, you can see this image where the web filter is in the connection between the protector and the LAN, and if we stop the web filter, we shall see another image where the web filter is out of the connection between the protector and the LAN. Then we have created a new help system which will drive users in a step-by-step process of configuring the web filter. If you click on this help icon, a sequence of help balloons appears describing the meaning of each field and providing tips on what to do each step. When a step is complete, you can click on Next and move to next step and proceed with other settings. You can turn off this help anytime clicking here. Then we see here that the default filter is separate from other filters to remark the different meanings of the two kinds of filters. The default filter, in fact, has a separate management from user-defined filters and is designed to provide a default rule for all users. Instead, user-defined filters, now we have no filters yet, are used to override the default one. They can be added, deleted, set active in or out a specific interval of hours, and so on. To see how to do, we can, for example, create a group. We can see now that the group has no members, has 13 categories already selected by default, and has default parameters already set up. We can add members. We can add some members that are already in the network of the default filter. Then we can change the categories, change the default tolerance, compile a black or a white list, and set a range of hours. For example, from 9 AM to 5 PM. And so here we have set our filter, which is going to work from 9 AM to 5 PM for directors with one member and default settings. The same help system we have seen here has been created for the VPN too. Here you will see the help button that you can turn on and which will explain the meaning of the fields in this page. If you click on the VPN name, you go to the edit page where you can see the same help system too, and here the help will explain step by step every field. It is also possible to click on a field and the help will explain what it means. You can turn off the help anytime you like. It may happen that the DNS performance degrades. If this happens, the protector's performance is affected too. In any case you suspect that the protector's performance gets worse, you can do a DNS performance check. You can find it in the menu System, Network Setup, DNS Performance. This function has a predefined set of servers to search for, and the protector will look up both DNS for these servers, providing the average response time from both DNS. If the response time is satisfactory, the answer from the protector will be positive. Otherwise, you will see here a warning if the average response time is higher than 200 milliseconds, or an error if the protector doesn't receive any reply from the DNS. Whenever you change your DNS, the protector will remind you to make a new DNS performance check. Now you see here that I have not changed anything. However, the protector will remind me to check the DNS performance in the case I have changed my DNS settings. Last thing I'm going to talk about is a set of checks we have added to the mail management. If you go to the SMTP settings, you will see this page where you can enter a domain name and the corresponding IP address of the mail server. Now we shall see an interesting fact. We can see that the protector has added 2 lines in the list below, and we have a warning here. The warning is due to the fact that this server is contained in the whitelist, and at the same time I have users in the domain user management list. This list is used to reject all mails that are not for users in this domain, but if I add this domain to the whitelist, it means that I am forcing the protector to process these mails. So I am asking the protector to do a useless job. And this is what the protector is saying with this warning. We can fix this problem by simply removing the domain from the whitelist. The second thing is that we can see here 2 lines. The first line is the IP address, and the second line is the host name corresponding to this IP address. These 2 lines have been added automatically by the protector. And for example, if I remove the line with the domain name, I can see another warning. This warning, once again, is due to the fact that I am using the domain user management feature, and it is possible in some special cases that the protector is not able to convert the mail server name which it will find in the request to the SMTP server into the corresponding IP address, which is in the protector's list of IP addresses allowed to send outgoing mail. So in this case, it is necessary to add also the domain name corresponding to the IP address of the mail server. If I add localhost to this list, the warning will disappear. To learn more about all features in this firmware, please download the release notes document from the SecPoint website. Thank you for watching this video, and bye bye.